Greetings, fellow farmers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, Episode 90, Cornbane. Medical emergency for Sinov. You were never tended. I want you to die in the arena, not in a prison bed, so I guess I'll tend to you. With actual medicine. I should probably, for the arena fighters, be using herbal medicine as a rule of thumb, because herbal medicine allows them to recover quicker to allow them back into the arena sooner. So, it is a benefit to me to do that. Good! The poker table is actually of good quality. Finally. The doors are probably the biggest last effort thing that I need to do before this is really worth moving into. The royal beds can be annoying because we want high quality royal beds, so that's a bit of a annoying trial and error trying to get the quality up. Alright, Doris is sleeping, so I'm going to leave the last two to Scipio to bury. Oh, dog treats. I missed one. Sorry. I feel like this ambrosia is now a little bit tainted being so close to the cemetery. Corpse ambrosia, yay! Alright, and the rest of these bodies can then go to the burn zone. I triple checked. Cheers! I'm going to reduce the amount of windows that we queue up to like 30 again, now that we've made most of the skylights in here. And let's get the last of the skylights built. And then I have to like decorate the whole zone. But that is the last thing we do. This is a really large common area compared to previous builds. Not that I mind. Okay, that should have everything illuminated, I think. So it's a matter of just installation at this point. So most of the furniture's done. The big ones next for quality will be the royal beds. I'm not looking forward to that because it's always annoying. Oh, wow. Corpse time. That filled up quick. Belandis became a guest. Now that we have guests, I'm going to temporarily open up the ambrosia room here. The problem with the ambrosia room is it doesn't really have any supply of food. Because we don't have stews, grills, or desserts. So they can eat cheese. We weren't planning on having guests, and I'm not going to make guest food for them. They're just going to have to leave, I guess. No special accommodations for these guests, sorry. Reduce hauling for cooks. So the cooking is all like 2, and the hauling is 2, but the cooking is left of the hauling, so I'm not pulling haulers away from, or cooks away from cooking to haul. I'm just, the priority difference right now is I'm making them haul instead of stone cut. So we have a lack of stone cutting as a result of the high priority hauling, which is fine, because we're not really using that much stone at the moment. We're mostly using our constructors' high-level labor. But to that end, I'll do a little bit more stone cutting just so that we can push the needle past the required amount of stone. Because once we have enough stone for all the doorways, we're pretty done with this project. How many more corpses are out there? Oh, we're almost cleared. Yeah, so if you're wondering, whenever I have a marathon, and this is actually true of pretty much all my streams, there's like 1 or 2 exceptions a year, is anytime I stream anything, I want all of that content to air on YouTube before I restream it. So for a marathon, the last marathon I streamed for 14.5 hours, and the 20 or so episodes of that will have to air before I'll consider restreaming it. And then once all of the episodes from a marathon are streamed, then there's usually pulled opportunities to continue subsequently. So there will be an opportunity for people to vote whether they want more of it, you know, sometime down the line. Personally, I'm eager. I think there's a lot more content to be shown, but if there's community engagement and viewership for it, I'll consider polling for it. The gods are upset. I don't know why. Well, they're trying to set my farms on fire. I did bury them with honors. Maybe it wasn't honors enough? I'm going to assume it wasn't honors enough and install a stele, which I saw as a suggestion in the comments. In the chat, rather. For the little gravesite. Darius is like, I made a really good chair. Let's play poker. It's looking really good. These bedrooms are definitely larger. Like, undoubtedly. Oh, the other thing I don't have is carpets. Ooh, I am not eager to make carpets. Blah. I'll make it out of muffalo wool. With Scipia. Poor Scipia. Yep, she is making more tin soldiers. Don't know why. Is there any artist that can, like, help reasonably? SCOTUS has an art of 8. You know, that's good enough for me. SCOTUS, you are making carpets. I am sure you're going to suck badly at it. Because Sippy is an 18 and you're an 8. But, yeah. That's... You'll figure it out. It's going to be some ugly carpets. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves for the dining room. Which I'm just linked. Wait, what? When I link them together and clear the... Okay, fine. One at a time. I thought I was being smart. I want to keep them empty for now, and then I'll do the priorities later. And then, that's for the dining rooms. The rec room has the toga shelf, made of jade. And I'll put that in there. And then, the radiators, obviously, and the decorations. But besides that... the beds, the carpets, yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done. Couches. I actually do have enough Panthera for couches, black couches here. I'll queue those up. And then the delivery room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shelves. So, wood, beer, meals, drugs. And all the people that we had rescued, I think, are up and leaving now. Oops. So this is 105 space. It's bigger. It doesn't have furniture yet, so it's not a fair comparison yet, but it's definitely bigger. The bedrooms. I'm not gonna change that though. Whatever. It's the last senators I have to influence, so we can chalk it up to the last senators are the hardest to influence. Because, you know, diminishing returns of efforts or something. Yo, that is... What are you doing? That is not your bathroom. Get out of there. Alright, there is one thing I wanted to change about tailoring, though. Where is our tailor? Oh, God. Which is one more toga. 4 togas. 1 supplied here, and then 1 for each villa. The slave bathrooms is not built. Yeah, you're right about that. Alright, that bed is not good enough. Scala tried and failed. Try again. As penance for failing, You have to make a nice couch. Yeah, wow. That's what you consider a nice couch? You're gonna have to go back to finishing school or something. Yikes. Some real low quality garbage. Everyone's using their UMK. Okay. I'm gonna have to UMK all of these bathrooms, because obviously they should be linked and not used. Alright, they are. Now. Set up. I'm gonna let Trenlary attempt a couch. Maybe this one won't be garbage. Okay, it's better. If we need more Panthera fur, let's make some. It's 4 in the morning. Bebo, Elba, and Ray are all already up. So let's go hunt some cougars for Panthera fur. Oh, how the tables have turned. Cougars don't hunt me, I hunt cougars. Apparently I'm really bad at this. It's becoming a fiasco. There we go. Alright, we'll try to do better next time. Alright. I don't like the fact that this warg is up my butt. Where are you going, warg? Alright, that problem solved. Maybe I'll do the bear too. Oh, the other cougar's inside. Alright, I trust Tranlary to attempt a nicer royal bed. He's got a skill 18. Doesn't get too much better than that. Rip. Spoke too soon, like an idiot. And then let's also do the bear. I don't want a bear in behind my walls. Wow, that bear did not fight back at all. Weird. I mean, there's a chance for that. Oh, come on. At least... Hey, Caelius Fortuna? Run! Run! Bell, prop that door open. Severina, close this door. Oh, my guest is about to, have some regrets. Defenders to the east gate. I wonder if this stele is going to get smashed. Scala built it. Furniture bears a representation of a mare trudging through sand with cracked, dry lips. A large group of desiccated goat corpses surround the area. It's glitch art. Very avant-garde. I'm so proud, Scala, that you made such strange... no! Don't open that door, you dummy. Whatever. Gives me more time to prepare. Well, the guy I specifically tried my hardest to have survive has, deigned to die and anyway. Alright. It's fine. I'm getting everyone in position for like an overwhelming defense on the other gate. So that when they come through, they absolutely get massacred. Bell, you can go away. Well, this guy is the most shifty, dodging expert ever. Surviving onslaughts of arrows. Reminds me of that movie with Agamemnon just accepting his death with a rain of arrows and they all miss. Has that kind of energy. I think it was Agamemnon. Nah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched the movie. Yeah, this is a massacre. Bye! Run! Run, you worms. Oh, wow, look at you. Careful shooter actually sucks. Careful shooter to the novice sounds like a good trait. It's such a bad trait. Definitely a F tier trait. Well, there's some isolated cases where, like, careful shooter might be nice if you're, like, invisible and lining up a doomsday rocket or something. But most of the time, it's a big downer. For those that don't know, it increases your aim timer, but it also increases, like, a lot of other things, like the time it takes to use jump packs and locust armor and stuff like that. I don't even care about those potentially to be captured. What I will do, however, is bury you, because Zoldicus, you just wanted to die. You had a death wish, and I shall fulfill your wishes. You'll be buried in the cemetery with everybody else. Darius will go way out of his way to do it. So it seems like we got less meat than we did before, so I might want to ramp hunting up again, just to make sure we don't fall behind on supply. But it looks like corn's okay, especially given that this field hasn't been harvested yet. we have one bed that's of reasonable quality. It's a start. So we've got about... Oh god, stop. I was not paying attention to that zone. That got ridiculous. So many cut stones. Someone lost a relative in that last raid too. Come on, Scala. Please. God. Construction 20 does not get better than that. You're cranking out goods. What is the chance for Excellent Plus? I'm looking it up now. At level 20, Excellent Plus is about a 60% chance. It's a 50.56 chance for Excellent and a 9.58 for Masterwork. Meaning it's a little bit greater than a 60% chance that it's Excellent or better. She injured at all? That's not a factor. It's purely skill. Light level, manipulation level, nothing else matters. You can be blind with one arm and covered in scars. It's just skill level. That's it. Unlike doctoring. Doctoring is, you know, manipulation and health and all that. That would matter. There we go, there's a masterwork. That was a 9.58% chance to happen, and it happened. Whereas Tranlamry at level 18 has a 41.23 for Excellent and a 6.06 for Masterwork. Definitely worth Scala finishing it off. At 19, it would be 46.06 and 7.767. 20 is a big difference for trying to go for high quality. So I'll just have Scala finish all these. And have the others do the brunt of the work. Hopefully I micromanage it appropriately. XCOM RNG? Yeah. Well, the thing is, once you are expert, level 12 or higher, you do have a 0% chance. Like, you cannot do awfuls, at least. You can still crank out pours. Like, even a level 20 can make a pour, which is rough. But it's only a 0.01 chance. Alright, there's another one that's reasonable. Sweet. And, I should link bed. Now that we have... What? What? This was linked to that somehow. Oh, and it did it again. Before the raid, you asked a question. What was it? Use the highlighted so that I can find what you asked. Because otherwise, sifting for streamers, if you're wondering, sifting through chat logs very difficult. But if you use the chunk point redemptions, it does filter it out a lot easier, making it less difficult. Not easy, but less difficult. Have we butchered those panthers? No, we haven't. Ace, thank you for the sub. Manhunter pack of links. Oh, well, we needed Panthera fur, so... Ask and you shall receive. For some reason or other, this door was closed, which is wrong, but I'll leave it closed for now. Plans for the outer zone of the colony between the last two walls? I don't have any. Honestly, my plan right now is to just wrap up the series. I think it has run its course. I think its viewership and engagement has run its course, which is why I'm not planning on any extra bells and whistles besides the win condition. If there was more people watching it, I may make an effort to make it prettier or whatever, but that just isn't the reality of where we're at. Oh, there's corpses that are... okay. Mike, I need you to go haul this corpse out of the door. An honest answer is a good answer? Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a content creator that lives on engagement and viewership. So if content I'm making isn't engaging its viewers, it's content that needs to retire. I do my very best to try to not stop series like this one that have an end goal, and you know, so the games that I choose for myself, I really only ever choose to play once ever, unless there's high levels of engagement. So if I ever play a game like on a Tuesday or a Friday and people aren't digging it, I move on. And there are mechanisms for me to return to games. So if I feel like the engagement's high enough, like for instance, I've been playing Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, the engagement's pretty good, and I'll just keep returning to it because of that fact. But if the engagement isn't good, like Astromedica, I move on. I find a new game to play. I find something that is entertaining to you guys. If I played everything to its logical conclusion, I would be out of work very quickly. That's the honest answer. You know, if every series had 100 episodes, I would be out of work very quickly. So, series like this one, where there's just lower levels of engagement, lower levels of interest, I gotta wrap it up. You know, I gotta sprint to the end of the marathon, so to speak. It's just how it is. So yeah, I did potentially had plans for, you know, what could be out here, building forums and building gardens and making it pretty, but there is not interest for that stuff. So I'm building the last villa and calling it good. Ooh, we have another reasonably good quality, and that was probably Tailoring building that one. So good on him for not screwing that one up. Oh, the other thing I just forgot is, if for whatever reason, if this ever stumps you, and I gotta hide myself for a second so you can see what I'm saying. If you don't allow colonists and guests or whatever in the toilet and you link it, it like bugs it out where it's still not allowed. So you have to unlink it, allow all types of people, and then relink it. Not all types of people, but whoever's going to be staying in that specific bed. This was a problem that I had with Querizilla. That in the original, her bathroom didn't allow for colonists, and she wasn't ever using it, so she was like dehydrating to death as a result. Very, very weird. The way that mechanic works, but just be aware of it. Whether it's a bug or not, I don't know, but just be aware of it. Oh, and Ace, thanks for changing your subtype. There is no financial difference. Not that think that you did it necessarily for financial reasons, but there's no difference. Oh, Otlu, what the hell? There's no... Whoa! Construction Boston 19? Well, I mean, you have one arm. But there's no difference between a sub and a tier 1. Not really. For like what a streamer makes. if you were wondering. Yeah, one arm. That's rough, buddy. That is rough. Ah! You did a tier 1 sub so you can auto-renew. Well, I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure that people knew that, like, prime subs aren't inferior in any way. In fact, they can even be better in some cases. There's regional pricing. So depending on what area of the world that you live in, subs might be cheaper. So for instance, in like, you know, Turkey or Ukraine, where the US dollar is their, you know, Turkish lira is a lot weaker to the US dollar. A Turkish tier 1 sub isn't worth very much. It's not to say that I personally devalue it, but like, it's not like $2.50 to a streamer. It's like 50 cents or something like that. Even less, maybe. Whereas a prime sub from Turkey, I think, is still $2.50. So it's worth 5 times more. I don't really, like, at the end of the day, you know, I do this because I love this. I don't do this because I'm trying to, like, nickel and dime you viewers out of money. That's not my drive. But it is interesting that, oh, Belle, you are a Neanderthal. Definitely. Walking into a room full of fire. This is not fine. Don't do that. Lucia, don't follow Belle's example. But yeah, the economics of Twitch is pretty weird. There's so many, like, you know, the payout processing fees and the different sub tiers and the regional pricing and the at least for bits, a bit is a penny as a US penny. So like that is the same for everybody. But all the other math is crazy. And D-Path, thanks for the gifted subs. Speaking of which, cheers. So I'm going to be wrapping up this stream. We're just about to the end here. And I think what I want to do is just to have the last bed and couch made as a milestone prior to ending. We're obviously very, very close to the finale of having influenced all of the senators. So I am indeed in a bit of a race for that. Yeah, if you ever have questions about the economics of being a content creator, like, I'm an open book. I'm actually the a moderator of the Twitch subreddit, so I spend my free time like answering questions like this on the Twitch subreddit on Reddit, just to be helpful to other people. It's like something that I've always done, and I don't mind, you know, being a bit of an open book about content creation. It is. I love it, but it is not all... It's complicated, and there are parts of it that are frustrating and annoying, and you know, I was just griping today on Discord about how I like to use Firefox, and the YouTube Studio app runs horribly on Firefox. Freezes constantly, bugs out, is intentionally sabotaged by Google as far as I am aware, to not run well on Firefox to drive people to Chrome, which is probably illegal. No! Why? Dear Lord, why? That is a lot of corn. Well, that's rough. Time to plant cut. Hey, everybody! Wake up. Cut corn. God's heard my comment about about sparing the corn and was like, ha ha! No corn for you. Well, at least I have this field. Oh God, why'd I say that? Scala, you are exempt from the corn cut. Finish the bed and the couch, please. Yeah, Neon, thank you for the bits. For the hype. Hopefully we can make it up to the gods through a good Vulcanalia celebration. Alright, so the couch was of good quality. Nice. That room is pretty... I like how it's a storeroom. That room is pretty good. And this one was not good enough. Well, this might have to wait till next week then, because... Or should I say next year? Because I don't know if I'm patient enough to wait for that to be built again. A part of me thinks, like, if we keep getting absolutely massacred by massive corn blight, I might want to mix it up so that some of the farm fields are rice and some are corn and some are potatoes. Because when you have a blight event, it picks one crop type and nukes that crop type. And if I mixed it up, I might not get as much nutrition out of this farm field, but blights would be deadened, lessened significantly by doing a mix of rice, corn, and potatoes. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I'm really tired of the whole damn thing getting blighted to hell. It's too rough. It's too much. So let's fix the plant tending. And then we also have supplies for Calicia, which I'll look at, I guess. It is legionary armor. Oh god, no, forget that. Legionary armor takes forever to make. Happy New Year? Well, thank you. Yeah, we're just 2 days away from New Year's Eve. I'll be streaming on New Year's Eve, though. I'll be streaming on Tuesday. So, you could, I mean, not to say that you need to cheer more, but you can always swing by and for Tuesday's Zomboid stream. Slaying in for the new year. Alright. Scala, you want to wrap this up? Please don't give me a junk bed again. I have a 40% chance for a lesser quality bed. Don't do it, though. This is the last royal bed I would need to make unless one gets destroyed in a tantrum. Okay, I give up. This is where I'm going to leave off with one more bed to build. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.